There was a report that recently came out saying that Maltese youth under 30 are the most unhappy in the EU. So we're here and we're asking, what can be better? What can improve?
Places that could be of entertainment.
Yes, Malta's pretty boring.
Like a lack of motivation, and it kind of comes from like a place of not being sure how things are going to play out economically by the time we come to the point where we need to move out.
Cost of living, extremely expensive. Everything's expensive. I just paid €5 for a coffee, a shot of espresso and milk. I'm a student and I work 2 part-time jobs. One laħax.
Kind of seems that unless you're working with the gaming companies, there's no other jobs that will actually provide a secure income, and it's something that you love. I'm an artist personally, and I would love to be able to only work of art, but in Malta the art scene is sparse, to say the least.
The wages do not correlate with the property boom. I mean, there's no really option of us moving out at a decent age until we're married. It's almost impossible, and that is the question if we do get married or if we choose to.
Probably traffic.
You wake up in the morning, you go out, traffic, unreliable transport systems.
40 minutes for the bus and then you go to school, the bus doesn't come, you have to pay a cab, it's expensive.
Ħin kollu nċempil transport Malta biex nagħrif ix-xinġejja. Bl-ammen
Even if you do get a car, driving itself is stressful.
We live in such a small island, and getting across wastes so much of our time.
Naħseb hawn nuqqas ta' tama, speċjalment fis-settur tal-ambjent u l-kostruzzjoni.
Few green areas.
It's very difficult to find a space where you can go and not see a road 20 meters from you.
Il-ħajja qed taġġel ħafna, irridu nlaħqu ma' ħafna affarijiet u naħseb għasalna ħin biex nieħdu ħsieb tagħna nfusna.
More places where you don't need to spend money because a lot of teenagers don't have that much money.
So yeah, it's just more things to do and upgrade. Right. See, so you see a lot of people more going to the new market town milli say going to it Zurri. You rarely see any people.
I would also argue maybe some of the government actions recently, like deporting the man who was here for 13 years, had a barber shop. That I think is really tough for us.
Tent cultivation għandna naqa' problema bihom għax iktar m'hemmx sort of picking. Kulħadd jista' jiġi, fimt? U pereżempju ma jeżlux nies li pereżempju jistgħu jitkellmu Ingliż tajjeb.
Anke soċjetà iktar inklużiva.
Jekk jiena pereżempju nieħu gost jew nippreferi nesprimi ruħi bil-Malti. Għalfej għandek twaqqafni. Nifhem li ikun hemm nies barranin fil-kors tiegħi u mhux fair fuqhom, illi veru. Imma fil-każ imbagħad tispjegalu dak li jkun x'inkun għad jiena, ma jekk jiena ma nistax insib il-kelma bl-Ingliż. Għalfej għandek twaqqafni, fimt?
The MEP elections coming up, and I feel like there's a lot of advocacy for change when there are the elections, and then you put people in positions of power and they do absolutely nothing. It's the system, but unfortunately we need more officials who are representing us to actually advocate for this change and see the change implemented, even at an EU level.
Ma tagħtix tagħma li tżgħażagħ illi il-post illi ħajrtu għadha pitada ħajkun wieħed san li jgħix ġofih.
And when you think of your future, do you think of it locally?
No. Outside of Malta.
Definitely abroad. I've been looking infatti qed nara jisni bejwa work imbaqali biex nistudja u ġa qed nara naqa' postijiet fejn nista' nimmuvja.
Dejjem Malta nibqa', mhux ħaniċċaqlaq minn hawn. Sedat ngħidlek, naħseb isbaħ minn Malta m'hawnx. Ovvjament kull post għandu l-problemi tiegħu.
I really want to get my masters and figure stuff out abroad. I don't want to stay here. Which is sad because I love this country and I would love to be able, for me, I really love the Maltese culture and I would love to continue contributing to it with art and poetry and the language and everything.
I'm pretty satisfied with my life, so...
I mean, I'm not that unhappy, to be fair.
So, relazzjonijiet li ktar jżommuni Malta, x'kieku naħseb nesti nistudju hekk u mmur nfittex x'imkien ieħor.
And to be honest, if we are saying that we are unhappy, I think we should be the ones to say, hey, listen, let's make a change, let's try advocate for something different and not simply tolerate it and let the next generation suffer with the same issues that we are suffering with.
I completely agree. I think these people who say that I want to go abroad, I don't want to live here anymore, I think it's so terrible to live here. I think you should live here, and I think rather than saying I want to leave, you should try and make a change where you are.
It doesn't depend on the country, it depends on yourself.